to my channel once again. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has ordered my template so far. Please, if you have found any of my templates useful and it's useful for you and your business, please leave a review in the comment section or in any of our social media platforms. Thank you so much. Okay, today we'll be looking at the sales and inventory management system, the advanced version. Okay, so this is the advanced version of the sales and inventory management system. So you can check my previous video for the first version. That's the simpler version for just the one location. Okay, so this is an advanced version that can take up to 3 locations. Okay, so if you have more than one store, you have more than one location, probably within the same city or outside your city, you have more than one location, you can use this template and then you can track your stock anywhere you are. Okay, so today I'll be teaching you how it is used. Please be patient, it's going to be a bit long. So when you order the template, you're going to get a free bookkeeping sheet, and then this template and the user guide. So with this video and this user guide, you are going to make effective use of this template. Okay, it's a very useful template. It's going on discount for the first 50 people to order it. So it's a very useful template. If I were to come and set it up in your company, your business, I will charge way more, okay, because it is useful. And before I forget, you can use this template on the cloud. Okay, so I will not advise you to use it on Google Sheet because Google Sheet has limitations when it comes to Excel. Okay, there are some formulas that it do not take, though it can work on Google Sheet, but it would not be perfect. So I will advise you to use Microsoft 365 Online. The online version is free. Okay, so you can use the Excel online version. If you don't have an account with Microsoft Online, you can just register. It's free, and then use it free and share the sheet you want your staff to work on in any of the location while you control it from wherever you are. So you can see your stock, you can see your reorder list, you can see stocks that are items that are products that are out of stock. Okay, so I will advise you to use the online Excel. I will use this template on the cloud, especially if you want to manage your stock from wherever you are. Okay, but if you want to use it on the desktop, you can also use it. So you can use it on the desktop and then you can use it on the cloud. So anyone is perfect. So it comes with the 2 templates, the bookkeeping template and this one, for the price of one. Okay, so like I always say, I prefer to separate the bookkeeping from your inventory template, because if I put the bookkeeping together, or your profit and loss, your cash flow, your balance sheet, the same thing, everything on this sales and inventory management system is going to make the whole system cumbersome, and then it could make the formulas break, and you're confused, and then you get to abandon your template. So the idea is not to abandon your template, the idea is to make effective use of your template. So it's better to have an inventory management system as a template on its own, and then your bookkeeping as a template. Okay, so if you want to record your income, all you need to do is to get your total sales from this template. Okay, it could be daily, you can do it daily, you can do it weekly, you can do it monthly, and then you copy it into the income and expense sheet. Okay, then add your other income, on the income and expense sheet, and then your expenses, and then that sheet gets to calculate your profit, your profit and loss, your cash flow, your but your profit and loss, and then your cash flow, and every other report that you need. Okay, so you also get to see um, the total income through sales. Okay, so it's better that way. In that way, you're not you don't get confused at the point. In that way, anyone, even if you're not an accountant, can use the template for their business effectively. Okay, so this is especially for people that are not ready to hire accountants, or they don't have the funds to hire accountants. So I made it in such a way that it is easy for anyone to use. Please be patient and watch this video to the end, so you'll be able to use the templates effectively. So it's about 70 to 80% automated. So you do little or nothing. You won't do much on the template. Okay, the template does a lot of work for you. So please, some of the sheets are not going. I'm not going to lock the columns for some of the sheets. Some of the sheets I'm going to lock the columns to, so that you don't tamper with the formula. Now the reason why I won't lock some is because I noticed from the first template that when you lock it, some of the columns, it splits to another column that does not have formula, and somehow it locks it. So I'm going to leave it. Please try those columns that have formula. Try to avoid not to click on it. Okay, try to avoid not to click on it. Okay, and then if you want the password, I will try and drop the password in the user guide. Okay, for any of the column. The moment you buy the template, is yours. Okay, so you can use it and use it. Please, one more advice: when you get your templates, make a copy, okay, of that template and keep it, so that you can use it next year, you can use it the other year. Also, you can always use this same template. Okay, you can keep using it for as long as you want, but in case of anything, maybe the formula, or you have any issue, you can always use a copy. Okay, if you don't want to continue with this one, you can use the copy. So it's advisable to keep a copy of this template saved in your Google Drive. Okay, so let's dive into business, so we don't waste too much time. So the first thing when you get your template is this settings and setup. This is very, very important. Okay, so the first thing is to anywhere you see edit on this settings page, please edit it and fill in the information. So you input your business name here, because whatever you input here will appear on the dashboard. Your business address, please input your business address, your phone number, your email, your name of your location, or the name of your shops, the different shops. It can be it can be in a different state or city, or it can be in the same city. Just name the location. This is important. Then the currency symbol. Okay, add your currency symbol in your country. Okay, please, this is the date format throughout the template. This is the date format you are going to use throughout the template. Okay, and then you enter um your VAT rate or tax rate, depending on what you use in your country. Okay, and then you have your low stock threshold. Okay, what is the maximum stock that will be left in your store that will trigger low warning? Okay, so if it's at 5, it's going to, if the maximum you must have in your stock before it will trigger low warning is 5, put 5. If it is 20, put 20. If it is 10, please put 10. Okay, so that's what it means. So this is version 2.0. Do not edit this reporting year. Please do not edit it. Okay, because if you are using this template till the next year, this reporting year is going to automatically change to 2027, and then the last update, please do not edit it, because it automatically, okay, every day you log into the sheet is going to show the date for that day. So anywhere you say do not edit, please do not edit that part of the template. Okay, so the next is your product catalog. On this product catalog, this is where you're going to load all your products, your product name, the product category, your suppliers, the name of your supplier or brand, cost exclusive of VAT, your VAT rate if your goods are VATable, and then the cost price inclusive of VAT. The cost price, anywhere you see this symbol, please, it calculates for you. You do not need to calculate it. For example, if I change this to 1.5, okay, your VAT inclusive will be calculated for you. The next is to impute your selling price, and then it will also, your tax VAT inclusive will also be calculated for you, and then your gross margin will also be calculated for you. So the next you're going to impute is your minimum reorder quantity. Okay, for every product there should be a minimum reorder quantity. The minimum quantity it will be at for you to reorder that particular product. So next is the dashboard. Okay, this dashboard is supposed to come here. This is your dashboard. So this is an insight into everything on this dashboard. So it tells the story of everything that happens in your inventory. Okay, so it will tell you your revenue, your gross profit, the total units sold, total discounts given, your gross profit, the number of items that needs to be reordered, top products by revenue, units sold by category, revenue by location, performance by location. So you get to see everything at a glance. The percentage of revenue of the total revenue by location, your monthly revenue versus your gross profit, the performance by location, and then the top 10 products by revenue. So this dashboard is, is a very interesting aspect of this template. Okay, you get to see everything at a glance. You don't need to go and start looking for how to calculate it. So it is very interesting. Okay, so even if you have just one location, please, you can also use this template. Okay, so it's a very interesting template, and it's a very useful template. So the next is when you're done with your product catalog, okay, you filled everything is complete, is correct. Please, this product ID is you want to put for the next. All you need to do is to drag it down. It will continue. It auto generates. Okay, so if you have an existing product code or product ID for your product, all you need to do is to highlight this and replace it with your product code or your product ID. Okay, if not, you can use the one that is already here. Okay, so this product catalog controls every other part of this sheet. It is very important it is correct. Okay, so if your product is correct, every other thing is correct. Okay, so the moment you fill in all the products, please, you are filling all the products in your location, in all the locations. So if what you're selling in location A is different from what you're selling in location B is different from what you're selling in location C, please add everything in location A, B, and C in the product category catalog sheet. Please add everything, load everything there. Okay, so the moment you are done, when you go to location A, it will automatically appear. Okay, you don't need to do anything. The product will automatically appear, the category will automatically appear. I'm going to give an instance. I'm going to try to fill a product and you will see. Let me delete this. Please, when you want to delete the product code, just highlight clear content. Okay, so I'm going to add a product. Now I've deleted this. Let's go to the locations. You see, okay, it will still be here, but okay, that's because I've not added a product. Okay, so I'm going to add a product, okay, and then we're going to see how it's going to appear in all the locations. So let's say P1 021, okay. Let's say I'm adding phones. Phones. This is just an example. Phone, okay, and category is electronics, okay, and the supplier is Shade Co, okay, and sell it at 85,000. Is vatable, automatically calculates, then I will impute my selling price. I'm selling it for 125,000. Okay, the selling price inclusive of VAT, it calculates for you, and then it calculates the gross margin for you. Then I want the minimum quantity to be at minimum reorder quantity to be at 5. Okay, so let's go and check it in the other location. So when we go to inventory location, it has automatically appeared. You can see it. Okay, now the only thing that you need to do in this location, in all these 3 locations, you can see everything has appeared. You can see everything has appeared. The only thing you need to do is to go to each of them and impute the opening stock for each of the store. If, for example, you ordered 100 pieces of this phone, okay, and you're going to distribute to these stores, you can distribute it. You will record the quantity you're distributing to the stores. So if the store already has 20 as opening and you are adding 10, everything calculates, as you can see. So you go to the next location. You see they already have 10 as their opening stock and you added 20 more, everything calculates. The third location, same thing. They had 12, you added 20, everything calculates for you. That is all you need to do in this location. That is all you need to do. You can see everything calculates. Okay, the only column you will need to impute in these locations is the reorder point. Okay, so you can see that this symbol is not here. Okay, this reorder point, let's say it's only in this location A, when it is at 5, okay, it means that item is low. It means it's time for me to reorder. Okay, and I shouldn't order more than, let's say I'm not supposed to order more than 150. Okay, so if I order more than 150, it's going to tell me that that item, I've overstocked that item. That is what this mark stock means. It means that I have overstocked this, okay, this item. Is that okay? So, and the current stock here is showing the number of stock I currently have in that location. Okay, so that is all. You do the same thing for location B and location C. Okay, So it's the same thing if you have different products for each of the location. For example, what I sell in location A is different from what I sell in location B. Okay, and I uploaded all my products on this product catalog. What I would do here when I'm putting the opening stock, if what I, for example, at this point, the phone electronics, I only sell it in location A. In location B, I will just add 0 here. It means this is not here. Okay, I only add the opening stock and the stock receipt for those locations that, for those products in that location that are available in that location. If it's not available in another location, you just put 0 there. Okay, next is the sales log. Okay, this is where you log in your sales. Okay, first you use the date format. Sorry, I need to delete this thread. Okay, so this is your date format. Please, it is very, very important. 2026 slash, okay, 02 slash 20. So 02 is the month and 20 is the day. Okay, you select the location that sale is happening at that point in time. For example, location A. Okay, you impute the product ID that you just sold. Let's say, for example, I sold one phone P. If you remember, phone is P21. Okay, automatically it will appear. So that is why I said the template is about 70 to 80% automated. So you don't need to start typing product name and all that. Okay, the next thing is to impute the quantity. How many did I sell? I sold one, so you impute one. Okay, was a discount given? Now this discount type column was when I built the first version, a lot of people made comment about it and I added it. Okay, so in this version I added two options. Okay, if for example you give discounts in percentage, please select percentage here and impute the percentage you give. Let's say you give 10% discount on this, you impute 10, it will automatically calculate for you. If you gave the discount in a fixed amount, please select fixed amount. Then come in. Let's say I gave 10,000 discount, you impute 10,000. Okay, automatically it will calculate for you. Look at it, 10,000 minus 125, and then you get your balance. And that is it. Every other thing calculates for you. All you need to come here is to select the payment method. Is it through cash, POS, bank transfer, mobile money, credit, or any other payment method? Let's say it's through POS. Who made the sale? Okay, the sales rep will impute his or her name in the sales reps column. Okay, in that way you can track your sales rep, who recorded what and who did not record anything. So you can see that it is easy. That is all you need to do. Okay, everything automates. Now let's go and check location A for this quantity. Go back to location A, you can see that it has picked this quantity as 1. Okay, automatically it has picked this quantity. Okay, so you can see in location B, it did not pick anything because no sales was made in that location. Location C and B, the same thing. Okay, so the next is your return log. So this return log is where you record a product that was returned because is damaged, or it is good but there's another reason why it was returned. So when it's returned, just fill accurately the product. Okay, first you go and pick up the original sales ID of that product, impute that sales ID here, okay, of that product. Okay, then impute the product name. Okay, impute the product name. I'm just using what is already here. You're going to see it now. Automatically the product name will appear, and then you impute the quantity that was returned, 1. Okay, the date it was returned, impute it 2026/01, the same date format. Okay, was it returned as damaged or good? Okay, let's say it was returned as good. Which location? Let's say location A. Okay, say the amount, it has picked the amount. Okay, reason, you impute the reason for that product being returned. Okay, yes, back to stock. Okay, incorrect item. Yes, back to stock. So when you see this yes back to stock, or when the item is good and then it's returning back to stock, yes, back to stock. Now look at it, P0061 face cream. Let's go and check location A, P006. This is beauty. Look at it, goods return, it has recorded it. Okay, so that you don't need to do too much. It has picked that item that was returned. Okay, next is the purchase order. So this is where you fill. Okay, this is where you fill all your purchases. Okay, you fill probably you requested for supplies from your supplier. This is where you fill it. Okay, for those items that are out of stock. So this is not so much automated, because this is what you need to do. Okay, you go check the items that are out of stock, and then you order. So when you order them, you come here and fill those stock, and when you have received them, okay, if the order for it is open, you click open. If you have received them, you click received. If some have been received, you click partially received. If the order was cancelled, you click on cancelled. Okay, now if you have received those orders, it's not going to automatically transfer from here to the product ID. Okay, you need to go back to your product, to the locations, okay, where these products are, especially if they are existing products, and update the quantity ordered in the stock received. Okay, if it's a new product, please come back to the product catalog and impute the product catalog. Okay, that is all you need to do in the purchase orders log. Okay, another interesting part of this template is this reorder list. Okay, this is automatic, sorry, it auto populates from all the 3 locations. So anytime a product is out of stock, you do not need to do anything in this sheet. Anytime a product is out of stock, it automatically appears here. So you need to be checking this every morning, depending on how fast you sell out, or you can be checking it every 2 days, weekly, or at the end of the month. Okay, depending on how regular you restock your item. So it will just pick from any of the location. It will automatically pick the items that are currently out of stock or low stock. You will just see the full details here, and it will help you to reorder those items. Okay, then the monthly report. So this gives a full monthly report of the 3 stores, everything, you know, the three location. This gives a monthly report, gross profit, monthly revenue, and then your gross profit. It also lets you know the total discount given during the period, and then the total VAT collected, the total number of units sold. Okay, this page is also fully automatic. Please do not delete anything on this page, though I am going to lock it. do not, including the reporting year, you are not to do anything on this page. You are only to use it to make decisions. Also the same thing with your VAT return report. You are not to do anything. It's also automatic. Okay, you see your output for sales, input VAT purchases, and then the VAT payable. Okay, so if your VAT rate is different from what I have here, please impute the correct one. If your goods are not vatable, do not impute any percentage in that column. Nothing will calculate. Okay, next is the revenue by location. Okay, this shows, this is also fully automatic. Okay, this shows the revenue by location, your revenue, your VAT, your gross profit by each location. So this will help you know the locations that are doing well and then the locations that are struggling. Okay, you get to see your best location without thinking too much, without trying to figure it out. Okay, and that is it. Okay, so it's a very interesting template and a very useful template. Okay, it's about 70% automated. Um you don't need to do so much on the template. Okay, all you need to do is to set it up properly. Okay, either listen to this video carefully, you can listen to it over and over again. It also comes with a user guide that guides you step by step on how to use it. Okay, so like I said earlier, I will advise you to use it on the cloud so that you can monitor all your location from anywhere you are. So quickly, I am going to show you how I use it on the cloud. Okay, I'm going to show you how I use it on the cloud. So let me open Google. Let me open the Microsoft Excel 360. Excel online. Okay, so I already make use of Microsoft 365 is what I use. Okay, so I can share it from here, from my Excel desktop, to anyone I want to share it. So I just need to click the share button and share it. Okay, but if you don't have it, all you need to do is to register with Microsoft 365 online to be able to use the online version of the Excel. So it's very easy to use. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to take me straight to the Excel. Okay, so this is the Microsoft 365 Excel online. Okay. So I already have it here. Okay, so I will just click on it. So when you get yours and you want to upload it, all you need to do is to come here, upload, and it will take you to your document and then you upload it. Okay, so I'm just going to go to this, click on it because I've opened it earlier. I've used it earlier here. So I'll open it. It will load. Look at it. You have everything here on your Excel online. So it works very well and you can see everything is the same. Okay, unlike the Google Sheets, most of these things will not appear. Okay, so most of the formulas will not work, some things will malfunction and all that. Okay, if you also want to expand the screen, you can just click below and then you have your full screen. Okay, so if you want to lock some of the sheets and then send a part of the sheet to, or you want the you only want your sales rep to access only the sales sheet. Okay, before you upload it on the template, sorry, before you upload it online, okay, sorry, I'm sorry, I was using Google Sheet to compare with this. All you need to do is to right click, okay, manage protection, okay, protect sheet, you click on. If you can see here, it's automatically locked. Okay, I think this, okay, you can see here is automatically locked. Okay, in that way, if you send it to anyone, the person will not have access to product catalog. So the sheet you don't want another person to have access to, you lock it and leave the only sheet that you want the person to have. Then you can share, okay, either copy the link, email it to the person, or you share, or you copy the link to the sheet and email it to the person. Okay, in that way the person only has access to edit only the sales log, and the person does not have access to any other part of the template. Okay, so you can see that it's something that different people can work. So different people can, your different sales rep can work on this template. Okay, they can work on the sales log anywhere, and then you can view what is happening from anywhere you are. Okay, same with the bookkeeping template. Okay, you can also upload your bookkeeping template on the Microsoft 365 online. You can also use, it comes with two, one for Google Sheets and then the other for desktop. So for the Microsoft Excel online, you can use the two on the Microsoft Excel online, because the Microsoft 365 Excel online accepts better formula than the Google Sheets. Okay, so thank you so much. Please, if you like to order the template, click the link below. It's around the description box, and order yours right now. Okay, if you have any questions, okay, you can send us an email or a message on our WhatsApp channel. Thank you.